season opener is in 2 weeks, pretty much. How do you feel? The team's maybe gearing up, to be able to play a tough team like Notre Dame, in the first game.
I'm really excited about it. I think we look really good. We just had our first part of the fitness test this morning, and we did amazing. So, I mean, that's always a good sign, and I'm looking forward to how the rest of preseason goes.
7 starters, back from last year, and a lot kind of in front of you on that defensive back line. Yeah. Is that going to help things maybe early in the fall where you've got some continuity back there?
Yeah, I think it's always good to have returners, people that know what's happening and can help explain things to the people coming in and can make sure that there's a solid base and foundation for the people that come in. But I think everyone's ready and prepared to go, so that's good.
This whole team's played on such a big stage, going to the Sweet 16 last year. I mean, what does that do for you guys heading into this year?
We always talk about setting a standard, so I think we set a standard for ourselves last year, and we want to keep doing that, and hopefully make it back there this year and go even farther.
I mean, a lot of reason, to be optimistic, going into the season, coming off Sweet 16, some veteran players back. You're receiving votes in the first preseason poll, so nationally it looks like Coaches Association thinks you've got a pretty good chance. Do you kind of feel that that this could be a really good year?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we have a lot of momentum, and if we can use that, I think it'll be very powerful going into the season. So, like I said, I'm looking forward to it.
A lot of people will say, oh, they lost Vanessa, do not know how they're going to replace her, but you played almost half the year with her, without her, I should say, last year. I mean, what does that do for you guys, both mentally and on the field? Knowing you're playing without her.
Yeah, obviously it's hard losing someone like Vanessa, but we've got lots of people like Jaws and others that are already on the team that are going to step up and fill those shoes. And obviously it's going to be a little bit different, but I don't think anything's going to drop off. It's hard to lose Vanessa. She's a great player, but I think we're going to do really well.
What do you think about these new jerseys? They're pretty nice, huh?
I know. I love those jerseys. We got to do the fashion show, I guess, and I got to be in it, and I got to wear orange, so I thought maybe I'd get to wear orange, but it's okay. They look great in it.
I talked about Janelle, being back, nation's leading scorer last year. It has to be nice to know that, while you're, in goal, that she's going to be up there in the front, pouring in, goal after goal.
Yeah, Janelle's an amazing player, and sorry, there's a bug on my face. Sorry. Janelle's an awesome player, and it's always nice to know she's there, and it's not just because she scores goals, but she's also a great person to have on the field. She's got lots of energy, and she's always working hard. She's a great role model, so that's good to have on the field out of any player.
Talking with Coach Rayfield, she said that maybe gave up more goals last year, than the team knew that it should. I mean, just what was the focus this spring? She said defense was kind of at the top of the list.
Right, defense was the top of the list. We really focused on that, and we obviously don't want to get scored on like that this season, and I think that's going to be really important to not just me but to the whole team to make a big defensive effort as a group and keep the balls out of the back of the net and score our own.
I mean, I have a really tough schedule this year, and most of it's in the Big Ten. I mean, 9 of the 14 teams, including made the NCAA tournament. So what do you think that schedule's going to be like, where you have to bring your best game like every night?
Yeah, I think having such a powerful conference is great. Obviously, the better teams you play in conference, the better prepared you are for beyond conference, and I think it's great that we have such a powerful conference. Honestly, it's fun to go out there and know you're playing the best of the best.